Hello again, everyone. This is Jan from New York City, and Jan from New York City saves money. How you doing today? This is part 2 of a continuing series this week, and there'll be a part 3 tomorrow, the grand finale. But today we are going to expound upon our 30-buck haul challenge. Now, we did the preliminaries yesterday about the things that we can consider getting at the grocery store, and that was just the tip of the iceberg, because I failed to mention in that video, and I meant to, one of the most important and inexpensive items that you could generate so many things from, and it's a simple box of eggs, okay, a dozen eggs. But if you have 10 days to go, and assumingly there's another person in your household, you get the 2 dozen eggs. So, okay, better late than never. And while we're on the discussion of eggs, I'm going to come back and we'll talk about just what you can do with those eggs. Be right back. Okay, so cup of coffee in hand. Let me get it. Oh, what's life without coffee? Or tea, ice or cold, whatever way you like it. Let me grab a sip. I so adore the first morning cup. Isn't it good? So listen, back to the eggs. It is incredible the amount of things one can do with eggs. And by the way, anyone watching this, if you'd be so kind to give me your twist on what you do with eggs, please comment below. If you don't know how to get to the comment area, which by the way, I didn't even know how to get to the comment area as of like 2 years ago, because you have to keep scroll all the way down. There was a time where it was like right below your image, but not anymore for the last, well, I guess year and a half or longer. Where I was. Just scroll all the way down and you will find the comment box. And I really so appreciate your participation. But here are a few things that I can get out of a dozen eggs. And this is so cost effective. Okay, I can make egg salad. And here's what I very much love when I want like a full meal in one. And if you're low carbing it, eggs are so your friend, not to mention, of course, obviously budget friendly. But I like to make frittatas. Frittatas, it's kind of like a glorified omelet, but it's baked. So like you could like throw everything in there, and there's a frittata recipe that I have on a prior video that I could probably find and just link up here. And like you can throw anything plus the kitchen sink in there to your liking, and you bake it off, and that's it. And this is done with eggs. You can use up the stuff that you have. So even under normal circumstances, the key is to never ever have food waste. I mean, that is bad. Food waste is so bad. So a frittata is your ticket to if you're cleaning out your refrigerator, okay? Okay, omelets, scrambled eggs to your liking. And if you make scrambled eggs, again, you can throw in things. Bacon bits, the real ones or the fake ones, whatever you can, for flavor. If it's in the house, flavor up your scrambled eggs with, garlic powder or onion powder, whatever you have on hand that you like. You have to like it, okay? Throw it in there. Hard-boiled eggs, grab and go. Hard-boiled eggs is the busy person's best friend, because if you make, let's say you make 6 of them at the beginning of the week, okay, and just leave them in your refrigerator. Some people like them at room temperature. You could keep them in your fridge, and for safety, I'd pull them out at room temperature like a couple hours before I'd have it, just to make sure everything's fresh. And just grab and go. Even for like a low carb lunch. I mean, you're saving money now, right? You're in the habit of not buying $8 lunches. Well, I hope you are anyway. Because why would you be watching a budget channel? Poached eggs are a great option. You don't need any butter. You don't need any grease. Poached eggs. Boil up the water. Salt it up. Some people put a little bit of vinegar in that water to help it congeal. So easy things you could do. But I'm not going to give away all the things you could do with eggs, because that wouldn't be fair to my commenters. But I could think about 3 more things, okay? Well, I have to throw this one in, okay? Deviled eggs, and you really should consider going over to the Life with Patty channel, and she has a wonderful recipe for making deviled eggs. So, yeah, great ideas, okay? And here's a little trick with deviled eggs. If you ever go into a potluck luncheon or bring in deviled eggs or trying to store them at home, put them in, keep an older empty egg crate box, okay? Clean it out, okay? And you could put your deviled eggs in that case, close it up, portable, and you could bring it anywhere. Talk about grab and go. Okay, we do believe in repurposing things around here. Oh yeah, that'll be another video in the future. Okay, so much for eggs, and please throw in your comments, or for anything for that matter. If I, missed something, please be my guest. So I'm going to take a tiny break now, and we'll be right back talking about some more things to generate. Okay, so before I forget, you guys need to consider to go over to Sensible Living with Money Mom and to the Rhoda Stone Show. Why? Because the two of them have different methods of making yogurt. Did you know that you can make your own yogurt by regenerating your existing yogurt that you have? Talk about a cash saver. That's one of them. It can be done. It is not rocket science, but it's a simple method. But you'll learn those methods easily. You have the slow cooker option, or you have the option with using a little bit of your stove top and an oven, if I'm not mistaken. So Rhoda does the oven way, and Sensible Living with Money Mom does the slow cooker way. And either way, all roads lead to Rome, and all roads leading to Rome in this case saves money, and I like that. So listen, I'm just going to mention one more thing for recipes. We're going to come back tomorrow. We're going to expound upon this. And you know what? Here's an item that, back in the day, they really knew how to utilize rice. And rice is so inexpensive, and you can get it, and many people love it. So here's what you can do. This is an old-timey recipe called porcupine meatballs. So if you're really trying to slash your budget, and you got within this $30 haul ground beef, and if you happen to have had rice on hand in real life, okay, what you could do is basically you're making a meatball mixture like you normally would for meatballs, and you're combining it with rice to blow them up. So you're practically doubling the volume of what you have. Who doesn't like the taste of ground beef with rice and sauce and other seasonings? Who doesn't like that? I don't think I've met anyone who didn't, okay? So that's one thing. And before I go, just a word about green bell peppers. You can save a lot of money by buying green bell peppers versus the red. Look at the price of the green, look at the price of the red. At least in the New York area, I can vouch for this. The price difference is incredible. And if you don't like the bitterness from the green, that's a simple solution. If you're making a stew and you're utilizing that, for example, just saying, put a pinch of sugar. That pinch of sugar is the big difference in taste. It's just a little bit sweeter, the red. So why not save $1 or $2 for that little minor difference? Am I right or wrong? We'll come back tomorrow with more ideas, and at the end of the week, we're going to focus on cash saving and cash generating ways to make some money so we don't have to live so tightly. Live a little bit better, okay? Great. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. Thank you so much for viewing, and I really do appreciate your time. Why? Because every single one of you do not have to be there, and I know that. Thank you again. Have a great day.